married or something. 왜 있잖아 결혼을 한다든가 그런 농담을 좀 해 라는 말인데요. 한 번 더 해볼까요? We joke that we're getting married or something.
그 다음 문장은요. 학생들이 선생님들한테 장난을 치는 경우도 있다. 자, prank 앞에 쓸 수 있는 동사 중에 play도 있지만요. pull off, 뭘 성공적으로 실행해 옮기다 이런 뜻이거든요. pull off. Students pull off pranks on teachers. 연습해 보겠습니다.
Students pull off pranks on teachers. Students pull off pranks on teachers. One more time. Students pull off pranks on teachers.
예를 들어서요. 학생들이 반을 바꿉니다. 그래서 선생님이 왠지 교실을 잘못 들어간 것 같은 착각을 갖게끔 하는 그런 장난을 종종 치죠.
마지막 키 센텐스입니다. Let's do it out loud 3 times. 큰 소리로 함께 해보세요. 자, they switch classes and make the teacher think he or she is in the wrong classroom. 2 more times. They switch classes and make the teacher think he or she is in the wrong classroom. 마지막 한 번만 더 해볼까요? They switch classes and make the teacher think he or she is in the wrong classroom.
네, 그럼 대화 내용을 다시 한번 전체적으로 처음부터 끝까지 다 들어보실 텐데요. 핵심 문장들을 실제 대화 속에서 여러분이 2번씩 마지막으로 따라해보세요.
네, listen carefully and repeat them out loud. Here is a dialogue one last time.
Do you have April Fool's Day in Korea? Do you have April Fool's Day in Korea?
Of course we do. It's the 1st of April, right?
Uh-huh. What do people do on that day?
Well, we play pranks on people we know. We play pranks on people we know.
Like what?
We joke that we're getting married or something. We joke that we're getting married or something.
That's funny. What else do you do?
Well, students pull off pranks on teachers. Students pull off pranks on teachers.
Really? How?
They switch classes and make the teacher think he or she is in the wrong classroom. They switch classes and make the teacher think he or she is in the wrong classroom.
Okay, that was our dialogue one last time. Welcome back, everyone. 자, 지금부터는요. Tell me 순서입니다. 이 만우절에 관련된 질문을 우리가 현장에 나가서 다미 리포터가 외국인분들께 한번 물어볼 건데요.
네.
잘 듣고 어느 정도 들리는지 자, 청취 연습을 해보는 시간이죠.
네, 좀 재밌을 것 같은데요. I think it's going to be fun to find out what people actually did or do on April Fool's Day. The question for today's Tell Me is, what do people do on April Fool's Day?
자, 그 나라에서는 어떤 장난을 치는지 우리나라의 어떤 그 장난들하고는 어떻게 다른지 참 궁금합니다.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's take you to Tell Me.
Tell me.
Hi there, everyone. 여러분 안녕하세요. I'm Tammy on Tell Me. Now today for Unit 390, our question is, what do people do on April Fool's Day? What do people do on April Fool's Day? Well, I take this day as an advantage to make some jokes on my friends. What do people do on April Fool's Day? Let's go ask other people and see what they do. Let's go. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Great, thank you.
Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Caitlin. I'm American and I live in Australia.
And I'm Graham, and I live in Australia too, but I'm from England.
Okay, Caitlin and Graham. Today our question is, what do people do on April Fool's Day?
Well, April Fool's Day, there's a lot of practical jokes that are played on friends and family. So usually completely harmless. Prank phone calls are quite popular.
Okay, that's in the States, and what about in...
Well, one of the worst ones I've heard of is to exchange the toothpaste from the toothpaste to salt. Yeah. So you can mix it all up, and they get a little bit of a surprise first thing in the morning when they go to clean their teeth. And
Oh, That's really gross. I would have never imagined on doing that to anyone in my family and my friends. What are some of the things that you guys have personally experienced or have, put a prank on your friends?
Well, one of my friends called me about 2 years ago on April Fool's Day, and I had completely forgotten it was April Fool's Day, so she was in luck. And she told me that my apartment was broken into and my computer was stolen and my TV was stolen. And I was so upset for about 2 minutes, and then she felt bad and told me it was just a joke.
Okay.
She said April Fool's Day, and I was completely fooled.
Well, you're completely fooled, obviously. Did you get mad at her, or were you just cool about it and were like, oh?
I was mad for about 10 seconds, and then I realized it was my own fault because I had completely forgotten it was April Fool's Day. So, and then I tried to get her back and pretend that she had won a trip somewhere and called her and told her, and she didn't believe it at all. It was too late, yeah.
All right. And what about you, girl? About the toothpaste or anything else?
Yeah, I haven't experienced the toothpaste yet. I say yeah, I hope it never happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably one of the worst ones was exchanging my beer for vinegar. So yeah,
What with
yeah,
vinegar?
beer. So I had a pint of beer when I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, it was vinegar instead. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm kind of glad I'm not friends with you because I don't want to go through any of those pranks that you just mentioned. So have you ever actually? What do you think about April Fool's Day in general?
Oh, I think it's great. I think especially when people forget about it and you can actually get a great practical joke and people really fall for it because it's all in good fun. So it's a great tradition. Yeah.
And when do you think that, a certain prank or a joke has gone like across the line? Like it's a little bit overboard?
Well, I think if you let it go too far and the person actually gets upset about it. For example, if my friend had actually let me call the police and report all my things missing, that would have been too far. But it was funny because I knew I'd fallen for it.
Okay. And when do you think it's a little too much?
That's when pain and tears come into it. And generally, that's a little bit of a problem. But yeah, I think people can humour it